We have Westside High School head coach Nick Cook, players Braden Waldron, Caden Vance, and Colton Lester. Coach, a few comments on the game, then we'll field questions.
Just wasn't their day, I guess. For as good as we shot at the first game, we just couldn't get one to drop today. Thought the kids still played hard, still resilient as always, as they've been all year long. Just wasn't their day today.
And Nick, that being said, you guys had a couple opportunities early. At the start of the third quarter, they didn't make a shot by you. You guys had like 3 or 4 empty possessions. And then after the tech, it could have been a 6 or 7 point possession. It ended up being 2. Those opportunities.
Yeah, we just, like I said, we couldn't cash in on our opportunities. It took a technical to get us the foul line, though, I know that. And so, you know, we just couldn't get anything to fall today.
The end of the second quarter there, you guys got it to 2, you had the momentum, and then the 12-2 run. Just kind of take me through what you saw during that, because it seemed like there were some turnovers there. And you know.
It was. I'm just going to be honest, you all. If you can't touch number 11, they're going to be hard to beat. And if he's allowed to hook and do the things he does, you know, that's not sour grapes. We've watched it all year long. If you can't touch him and do those things, it's tough. He's a tough matchup anyway. But if that's how it's going to be, I mean, it's just going to be. It makes it hard on everybody. I thought Braden did as good a job as anybody I've ever seen on him. You know, his defense today was relentless. But you know, whenever you can dribble with this hand and do that, and then do this, it's hard to stay in front of somebody at that point. Just to be honest. And here's the thing: I don't normally talk about referees, but I'm done. So therefore, they can't do anything to me. You know. So it is what it is at this point.
Talk about the decision to use Braden to guard him, because that's probably, you know, you were pretty transparent in your praise that you thought that Sanctum was probably the best player in the state.
He's a great player.
And you rolled with Braden, and he did a really good job on him.
I hear all this talk about freshmen, and they keep leaving this guy right here out. And I'm telling you right now, he's one of the best up-and-coming freshmen there is in the state. His defense is tenacious. His offense has came along, and he's getting better and better. But his heart, I mean, this kid plays with everything he's got all the time. So I'm glad he's up here getting some attention because he's earned it and deserves it. And the future's extremely bright for him.
What about your extended opportunity there, Braden, on that tour in the surrounding semifinals, state tournament? Talk about the experience and your extended opportunity there.
Yeah, it was a good experience. Just like we lost, but
What was it like matching up with Sanctum? I believe he was the best player in the state.
yeah, it was hard, but just stayed in front of him because I could beat.
Done a good job, didn't he?
Nick, did you feel like you got good shots in the fourth quarter? You didn't have a field
We
goal.
did.
or
I
2
thought
points?
we had good open looks several times. Like I said, there was just a lid on it for us today. Felt like, and credit their defense. They done a good job on their defense. Like I said, we got some shots. We got shots that we worked to get normally within the flow of the offense. And when they scrambled there in the second quarter, I thought we got good looks. It's just we could not seem to get when we needed a big shot. It seemed like it never went down for us.
Did you feel that way too? Like you guys just couldn't hit the big shot like you did in the first game down here? You couldn't get a big one to drop?
It did kind of feel like there was a lid on it, but you had those days just like today.
And I thought our defense did hold us in there. We had some spells where we couldn't score. And to hang around like we did, I thought that the kids done a pretty good job with the defense. Because they're a really good team. Like I said, I don't take anything from them. But just I hate it for my kids. These seniors that have had such a great year. And, it's hard to end it anyway. But just down here, and I love them to death. I've got so attached to these kids over the last couple of months, and it's just just to see them so upset and hurting. I mean that it's kind of you're starting to build something special though when they care that much, but you just hate to see them hurt.
And I know you know that you'll say it's more about them than it is about
It's
the
all
players.
about them.
But,
It's all about these kids.
It was 10 years ago today. You probably looks like you walked off this court down here, that being your last game. What's it meant to you to come back and then one more opportunity to come down here with these guys?
These guys' hard work, that's what it's all about. I mean, and their commitment and dedication. And I've told them in the locker room how much I appreciated them taking me on this journey with them and let me do it one more time with them because of all the stuff that they've done and sacrificed and accomplished. And you know, it's just they're a special group. These 6 seniors I have, and Westside's truly going to miss those kids. They've been great ambassadors for our school and the community and the state. You know, and I think as a whole, Westside basketball kind of, we haven't been down here in a few years. So hopefully, like I told the young kid, this motivates them, gets us, puts us back on the map a little bit, and they can start working to make this a yearly thing for them.
Let's talk about your time here at Westside and putting Westside back on the map.
I'll go first. There's honestly, I don't think there's anybody at high school to be a part of than Westside High School, just as far as the faculty and staff, the community goes in itself. I mean, y'all seen the cheering section that we had, that it's like that every game. We pack at the house at Westside, it's from the floor to the wall, both sides all in black. I mean, it's great, and they create a great atmosphere. So I've played my 4 years here. So, I mean, I would rather be anybody else, but I really did. So, I mean, it sucks that we lost, but I wouldn't want to lose with nobody else or no other name on my chest.
Caden, can you guys just reflect on the revivals, what you've done with the athletics program, football team, your first year, first couple of years really struggled, and you guys went to the playoffs, and then again, basketball, you guys, I think, lost in the sectional opener, and now here you are ending your careers on the Civic Center floor. Just talk about kind of what it takes coming in to rebuild that, because there's a lot of pressure to do it, but you guys have really successfully done it.
Well, I mean, all young troops have that opportunity. It's a choice they got to make. So if a group of kids come in and they make the choice that they want to be great, then we put in the work. Me and Doug, he plays football with me. We put in the work for the past 4 years to come and do these things. It's been something we wanted, and when we got like seniors like us, we got a lot of seniors, but we all love each other. We all play for each other. So when we got the team and the family, that goes a long way too.
Well, what about your career there?
And it's been a great 4 years. Westside. There ain't nowhere else I'd rather play, especially with the top seniors we've got, and Coach Cook and the coaching staff. It's been great, especially this year.
Any further questions?